Hi guys, here from Pax Europiana from Schwarzenbergplatz, the famous document for Soviet victory. And I'm here with my Serbian flag in order to ask Serbia to return to the West and to join the free world again inside, led by America. Because I want to remind them, it was American resources who won World War II. Of course it was a lot of people from the Soviet Union who died, and of course a lot of patriots from Yugoslavia and a lot of partisans who liberated their country. But without American industrial, fiscal and manpower, the World War II would have never been won. And we should be very clear about it. It was over 1,000 billion of US dollars, which alone the Soviet Union got from America in terms of material and financial and technical support. And that's a huge amount of money. Otherwise it would not have been possible. And so if you are an anti-fascist, you have obviously to support America. And America was an ally of Serbia in both world wars. And also it was an ally of Yugoslavia from 51 on. Don't forget, the funding of America was decisive for Tito's ability to sustain certain independence from the Soviet bloc. This was always with America. And I cannot understand why today the Serbian authorities are so in the spell of Putin. Maybe he's threatening with their life, yeah, it's possible. Like Cincic, he says he will kill them, that's possible. Maybe he pays them, that's certainly a fact. Yeah. But there is no other logical explanation why just Serbia can stay outside. Of course, maybe the NATO intervention of '99, but let's never forget, it was a genocidal war which we had to stop. And it was stopped purposefully and rightfully so. And it should be all freedom-loving people of the world should support such an intervention against Milosevic's genocide regime. And it's time to clear that up. These misunderstandings of the perspective of the first, second Yugoslavia and of the Balkan wars and the NATO intervention to end genocide in Bosnia and Kosovo and to clear our past in order to be ready for a common future. And if you are anti-fascist or if you are anti-imperialist, you always have to support America, the big anti-fascist, anti-imperialist power. And also the one power which has defeated Nazi terror regime and has also kept us free from the Soviet terror regime and has intervened against the Yugoslavian Milosevic terror regime and which is there for peace in the world. And I call Serbia to join that union of free nations, NATO, and not to sustain any links with the Russian terrorist regime, which now again in the war in Ukraine, there you see, there was yesterday a UN peace agreement for transport of grain. Today they have started again to attack and bombard with rockets Odessa. This is Russia for you, Mr. Vucic. Is this the future of your country? Do you want to be siding with a terrorist regime, with a fallen regime? This is a terrible thing, and it's all based on a fake narrative about Soviet, Russian, Serbian friendship. They have always betrayed you. They've never liberated you. They would have never done anything for you. They have just instigated unrest in the Balkans in order to exploit it against the West, but never with a real freedom agenda or any time they were interested in anything but the resources and but trouble for the West. That's the truth about Russian intention on the Balkans. So please, Serbia, turn west again. Join the free world. Liberate your people from Putin's and Vucic's yoke. That is the time. And I call Serbia to break with the past fake narratives and join the West and the free world. Here from this historic place, I call for Austria and Serbia united in NATO. Don't abuse our neutrality for your fake Vucic kind of Putin pivot, but let's be united. First Kosovo, Bosnia and Austria in NATO, and then in Serbia they will see the light and join the West again. That's European Serbia's agenda, and that's what I will work for. For European Serbia in NATO, in the Euro, with the Euro, recognizing Kosovo and supporting Ukraine and letting Bosnia join NATO and being not a bully of the Balkans, but a pivot of peace and prosperity. That's my wish for the Serbian people. Join the West, and here from Vienna, I call for that. Thanks a lot. More to come from Pax Europiana from Vienna. Bye.